All right, there's a lot going on in the NBA right now with free agency, and the Sacramento Kings are not really active. Not surprised yet again. Okay, we got rid of Davion Mitchell, Sash Vezenkov, who actually went back overseas after he got traded. He said, "Man, bump the league. I'm back home with it." Our second round pick this year, and I believe they said something about our 2025 second round pick. I'm not sure about that one, but if that's true, we offloaded a lot for one player. And Jalen McDaniels, who I believe is solid, who can be actually solid for us in that 3-and-D role. Now, usually it's all about woes, but we showing love to Shams today. Let's react to the timeline as the stuff has been happening. Free agent Aaron Holiday plans to sign a 2-year, $10 million deal with Houston Rockets. Cool, love that. Simple, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too extreme. Solid player, good role guy. This right here is pretty solid now. Free agent D'Anthony Melton plans to sign a 1-year, $12.8 million deal, which is kind of touching the mid-level exception area, right? The thing about this is this frees up more minutes for Jared McCain, which means I think Philly actually really trusts in the young guy, and I think they want to see him succeed early and often. So this is huge for Philadelphia. This is huge for D'Anthony Melton, man. Go get paid. Now, you know what I'm saying? You playing Golden State with one of the greatest to ever do it in Steph Curry. I like that pickup for the Golden State Warriors, but the Golden State Warriors need to address a few different things because they've been, I don't know what's going through their mind with these trades because they've had a few trades presented to them and they kind of declined it and just walked it away. Really bad. Something ain't right over there with Golden State. Okay, moving forward. Klay Thompson intends to sign with the Dallas Mavericks. Let's rewind. So you telling me the Dallas Mavericks, say what you want about Klay Thompson. Okay, you still have to respect the brother's jump shot. So you telling me the Dallas Mavericks got a shooter, like a legit knockdown shooter, and only lost Derrick Jones Jr.? Right? Now, I know Klay's going to have to play some type of defense to kind of fill that void of DJJ leaving, but they still can probably sign another wing option to play defense. I think they can find somebody out there, right? But anywho, let me go ahead and focus back on the offensive side of things. Now you have Luka and Kai with a sharpshooter like that. Do you understand how busted, wide, open the court is finna be? There ain't no leaving DJJ in the corner to shoot. No. You can't leave Klay to go shoot now. This opens the floor up for Luka and Kai. That offense can be more dynamic with Lively playing in a short roll position. Imagine you doubling Luka off the pick and roll or you high hedging and he drops it down to Lively to play in the short roll and you got PJ in one corner and you got Klay Thompson in, oh, Lord have mercy. Are you kidding me right now? They don't need nothing else from Klay. We don't need you to create. We don't need none of that. You can just catch, pump fake, one dribble, pull up, catch, and shoot. He's a better option than Tim Hardaway Jr., respectfully. I think this is a better version. This is the upgrade, in my opinion. People over here bashing Klay. Listen, bruh, it's still Klay Thompson. He can still shoot the ball now. Let's not act like he can't shoot. I like this pickup for the Dallas Mavericks here, and I think this will be a new, fresh start for Klay Thompson. It is sad to see the Splash Bros actually break up, though, because I grew up watching them from day one. So it is a little heartbreaking, man, that we're witnessing this happen in front of our eyes. Okay, moving forward. Oklahoma City Thunder. This is what I'm talking about right here. The Western Conference is getting better. OKC just got Isaiah Hartenstein on a 3-year, $87 million deal. Which, let me do the math on that one real quick. 87 divided by 3. $29 million a year. It's about $30 million a year, by the way. But he's a perfect piece for this team because now you can kind of move Chet to the 4. And Chet can kind of move into that Kevin Durant role. And you also gain Alex Caruso. Oh! So if you're looking at the Oklahoma State Thunder's roster here, you got Alex Caruso, Lou Dort, SGA, Hartenstein, Holmgren, Isaiah Joe, Topic, the rookie, Wallace, Wiggins, J. Dub Williams, who's going to be a star. And then the other, Jalen Williams, a great role player. And then you got the other Williams, I think it's Kenrich Williams. That roster is screaming Western Conference Finals. You lose no key pieces and gain Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein, and you just lose Josh Giddey. Man, I'm moving forward, but it's about to piss me off. Sacramento Kings, bro. Y'all about to piss me off with this one. Okay. Wait, what did that say on the message above? Then Executive Vice President Sam Presti has been finalizing the details. Whatever, cool. Awesome. Cool. Isaiah Joe, 4-year, $48 million. Solid off the bench for them. Cheat code. I love it. Aaron Wiggins, 5-year, $47 million. Solid. They are making moves happen. Yet the Sacramento Kings actually don't really have a lot of money to use. We might have the mid-level exception left, which technically I believe is you get about $12 million once you go over the cap to where you're like still under that apron or whatever the case may be. But if we can't move HB, we might be cooked. Tyrese Maxey agreed on a 5-year, $205 million max contract. Congratulations, Tyrese, my dog. I believe that's his second contract, so that means his third contract is going to be something lucrative if he continues to take these leaps and bounds, man. Well-deserved. Philadelphia 76ers have gotten better by the minute. The Philadelphia 76ers have gotten better by the minute. Now, a lot of people want to give the slander of Paul George, saying he's washed, yada, yada, whatever the case may be. He's still a prolific scorer. Okay? In the Eastern Conference, by the way. He left the Wild West to join a team that's now loaded. Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey. Paul George is an absolute upgrade from Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris walked. I believe he went to the, I forget what team he signed to. I'm probably going to react to it in a second. I'm blinking on top of my head. But Paul George, 4-year, $212 million maximum contract. Daryl Morey is making some moves right now. I believe this is about $52 to $53 million on average annually. Wow. He opted out of a $48 million contract, by the way, to stay with the Los Angeles Clippers. So he walks, signs with Philly. This is a solid pickup. Do I think it's a championship contending team? On paper, yes. But in today's league, the 3-star tandems sometimes don't bode well. Look at the Phoenix Suns, for instance, of last year. You got KD, Brad Beal, D Book, 3 prolific basketball players. Sometimes it just doesn't work out because you might be spread too thin for your role pieces. So now you're not able to get a lot of pieces to complement your stars. So we'll see how this pans out. You know what I'm saying? Injuries are a part of the game. I hope they can stay healthy. If they stay healthy, they'll be a scary competitor, a scary threat for the Boston Celtics specifically moving forward. The Clippers, my bad. Yeah, the Clippers gained DJJ on the wing, which I think is cool. If he can get his jump shot right consistently, good luck. The Mavs lose another defensive perimeter guy, which I think on the perimeter, he was one of the best defenders on the team last year. He did an exceptional job in the playoffs last year on the wing. I think that's why he earned that contract of 3-year, $30 million, man. Go get your bag, my brother. I see you, DJJ. You deserve it, my G. He had a solid year. He earned it. He deserved it. But it sucks to see him move on from the Mavs. But they upgraded kind of with Klay Thompson. Maybe a little bit less defense, but more shooting. So we'll see how that pans out for the year. The Detroit Pistons. Oh, Eric Gordon signed with the 76ers as well. Good vet move, by the way, for the 76ers. Very good signing there. Detroit Pistons plan to sign Cade Cunningham to a 5-year, $226 million maximum rookie extension. People forget, Cade Cunningham is on a rookie contract. He's gonna be really good, and if I'm the Pistons, I'm making sure I can throw an arm and a leg to keep Cade Cunningham because I'm not guaranteed to get a play like that ever again. Okay, gotta maximize the opportunities that we have in front of us. I love the sign. I mean, go get your bag, my brother. KCP leaving the Denver Nuggets. First, it was Bruce Brown. Now you're losing KCP. So you lost Bruce Brown after a championship year, which was huge for y'all. Now you lose KCP after a second-round exit. Okay. Now you're banking really on Christian Brown, which could work. But KCP was a very solid option. Now he signs with the Orlando Magic, in which the media doesn't like to give attention to the Magic a lot. I don't know if it's a small market team or the case may be, which kind of wilds me because it's in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the Magic constructed how they are right now. It's a very good team. I would have liked to see Paul George actually go to Orlando and play with them. I think that team would have fit his play style well. I think it was structured very well for his play style and for him to be one of the premier guys with Paolo, right? But signing KCP to the Magic, I think, is huge because they got a lot of capital over there to make something shake. So 3-year, $66 million deal, averaging about $22 million a year. 3rd-year player option for Caldwell Pope. KCP, man, still getting your bread. I love it. He's valuable. Look out for the Atlanta Magic this year. I'm telling you right now. Kevin Porter Jr., the Clippers get a steal. Now, I know he's been going through some stuff legally and all that stuff right there, right? If he can get back right mentally and all that stuff in good standing with the league, it's just good standing in general, I think the Clippers have found themselves a steal if he could just focus only on basketball and basketball only. Signed a 2-year deal with the Clippers. We don't know what the payout is, but it includes a player option. Played in Greece in April and May. Had multiple NBA suitors and chose the Clippers back in LA. Kind of like a baby Harden. I think he'll be good off the bench for them. I don't know if I don't see him. PG just left. So, damn, the Clippers, what does that look like? Well, James Harden's still starting. So, yeah, KPJ has to come off the bench for sure. That's right. James Harden just re-signed with them. Continue. Andre Drummond. The Sixers get their backup center. My only thing with Andre is just the defensive capabilities. Because in the drop coverage, he's pretty bad at the drop coverage, right? Or he's actually pretty bad in drop coverage. But rebounding, though, yeah. As a backup big, though, I actually like this role. Like, you're not asking too much of him. You're asking him to come and relieve Joel for 10 and 12 minutes a game. Right? Love it. Love this pickup for the Philadelphia 76ers. Free agent Neemias Queta agreed a multi-year deal to stay with Boston Celtics. I love that, man. Congrats on a championship, my dog. Kevin Love signed a 2-year, $8 million deal with the Miami Heat. Man, I think he's going to retire Miami Heat. I think he's going to retire in the Miami Heat jersey. Love that for him. James Harden, 2-year, $70 million contract. That's $35 million a year. He's worth it. He's box office. He puts butts in seats. He still can play. His stats were actually phenomenal last. They weren't like super. Well, actually, it's all subjective what you think phenomenal is. I guess it's subjective to the player. I think James Harden had a great year last year, especially statistically. It's just, they've got to be healthy over there with the Clippers. So him and Kawhi are going to feature in that backcourt, and we're going to see how their health holds up, and I think it's going to be pretty good for them. Give James Harden another year in the system yet again. I think they'll be fine. I think this is a good look for the Clippers because you can't let James Harden walk after you let PG walk. Can't do it. You had to lock that down and solidify that. So I like that, man. James Harden, get your bag, my dog. What's the vibes? Chris Paul. This is what pissed me off, man. Golden State is waiving Chris Paul. Paul had a $30 million guaranteed date today. He becomes a free agent. And guess who we signed with? The San Antonio Spurs. You're giving Wembanyama a vet point guard like that? I said it, and I'm going to stand on it when I tweeted it. Don't be surprised when Chris Paul breaks the assist record that Scott Skiles holds, which was 30 assists in one game. Because now you have a 7'10", 59 monster to throw the ball up to, pick and pop, pick and roll, you name it. Chris Paul is going to lead the league in assists this year. I can almost guarantee, depending on minutes and health. But boy, you went from Jeremy Sochan as your point guard, Trey Jones to CP3, regardless of age. He can run a point guard position like a mother effer. Oh man, this is a good pickup for the Spurs right here, bro. Yeah, I love this pickup. I love it. I do. And that pretty much does it, man. Alex Len signed with Sacramento Kings for 1 year, $3.3 million. Cool, we got our backup center. But what else have we done, man? Not a damn thing, damn it. Patrick Willis signed a 5-year, $90 million deal to return to Chicago Bulls. Huge. Get your bag, man. Rashawn Holmes has declined. Oh, in order to sign new. Okay, got you. So he'll be back with the Washington Wizards. He deserves it. Sacramento Kings had him. I loved him as a backup big. I just think he fell out of rotation because we couldn't find something that fit his play style, but I think he was still good enough in my opinion. I think that's about it. Cam Reddish coming back to the Lakers. Love it. LeBron opting out. He'll be back at the Lakers. His son just got drafted. Okay. Nothing to see here. Jackson Hayes returned to the Lakers. Love that. Another backup piece for them. D'Lo opting in. But this is trade bait. They might look to move D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent, and those guys. Max Christie also signed a lucrative deal as well. I think for like 40-something million or something like that, which is pretty dope to see Josh Richardson returning. And then I think that's pretty. Oh, PJ Tucker, he's making $11.5 million. Still, get your money, PJ. I ain't mad at you. And Mayo quickly, $175 million contract to return to Toronto. I believe it's a 5-year. Let me do the math. That could be what, 45? Like, is that 40? 175 divided by 5. 35. My bad. I said 45. $35 million a year. Quickly. Bag talk, man. This is a lot of money being thrown around today. The Raptors, I believe, between Quickly, RJ Barrett, and Scotty Barnes is like 500 or something. No. It's like 500 and something million, I think, all between them three. Something crazy like that. It's a lot of bread. Expectations is kind of high. Other than that, man, I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, shout out to the free agency, y'all. This is a good year. Good year for free agency, man. You're getting paid. People getting paid, man. I love people getting paid. Never hating and never knocking somebody who's getting that bag. You dig what I'm saying? Now, before we end this off, I want to say this, man. Hit that like button if you haven't. If you enjoy the channel. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, of course. Last thing I'm gonna say before I get out of here is this. I'm gonna focus on a few things. The Philadelphia 76ers are king and on Lauri Markkanen. I think so are the Warriors. If he happens to go to the Philadelphia 76ers, that to me will put him over the top. Absolutely. Like that's just too much of a juggernaut to lose. I can see them all playing well together, but it depends on health. If he goes to the Warriors, that puts the Warriors back in contention of playoffs. Absolutely. Because they have a pick and pop big who's very versatile for you, and he playing with Steph. Now it puts Draymond in a more of a damn near like a Ben Simmons role yet again. He's already in that role, more of a delegator, passer, DHO guy, pick and roll guy, short roll guy. But having him and Lauri working together would be phenomenal too. Sacramento Kings, I would love for us, if we could make it happen, go get Robert Williams or a player like that. That would be phenomenal. If Robert could stay healthy, he'll be huge for Sacramento Kings, man. Don't say I didn't tell you. Other than that, man, these NBA teams, this NBA season is going to be one for the books. Free agency is just kicked off yesterday, and some moves that happened. DeMar DeRozan wants out of Chicago because after the trade they made, that's kind of the last straw for him. They traded for Giddey and let go of Caruso. I'd be out too, to be honest with you. Yeah. Get me out of here. So I think he opted out, or whatever the case may be. I think he's now a free agent. Zach LaVine, they're still trying to find a suitor for him. They offered him to the Warriors, I think for like a combination of Wiggins and CP3 and some other things. And the Warriors turned it down, which means the Warriors are purposely trying to tank, I guess, right? The Warriors also offered, I believe, Kuminga, Moody, CP, and Andrew or something like that for Paul George. And the Clippers said, no. Wait, no. I'm tweaking. The Clippers said, the Clippers declined because, we would have won the trade technically, but why would I give y'all Paul George and we're in the same exact state? Yeah. Warriors, you smoking crack if you think I'm going to see you Paul George, even though you give me Kuminga, Moody, Andrew, CP, right? I mean, that's a good haul, right? Maybe some picks, and I don't know the case would be, but I'm not going to just throw you Paul George to fly 30 minutes down. No, hell no. He has to go to the other side of the other side of the bracket. Okay, that was a petty move right there. That was a petty move right there by the Clippers organization. They're like, we're not going to help the Warriors get better. Are you shitting me? Excuse my language. And I'm all for it. Other than that, though, Sacramento Kings, I'm gonna focus you guys for the last 30 seconds. What are we doing? Monty, I do trust you. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money to move, but what are we doing? We got to figure something out now. We can't compete with this roster for a championship. This current roster is not built for a championship. I don't care what you say. We need a piece. I don't know if Brandon Ingram is that guy, but I'm not mad if we get Brandon Ingram, as long as we don't trade Keegan Murray. If we trade Keegan Murray for a Brandon Ingram type of player, you will literally see me contemplating switching teams for good. You better not trade Keegan Murray. He's untouchable. He is our future. Don't touch Keegan Murray. In trade talks, that is. Pause. That sounds kind of crazy. But Keegan Murray is untouchable in trade talks, okay? Don't even entertain it. That's my spiel, ladies and gentlemen. Sayonara. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sacramento Kings, man. Figure it out, please.